How do you measure how advanced a civilization really is? Not by art, not by politics, by the one thing every civilization needs more of, energy. By that measure, humanity hasn't even reached the first level yet. This is the Kardashev Scale, the scientific yardstick for ranking civilizations across the universe. Here's where every level sits, where humans actually stand, and what we've found so far while searching for the ones ahead of us. In 1964, Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev proposed a way to rank any civilization, human or alien, by how much energy it could harness. He published it in a paper called Transmission of Information by Extraterrestrial Civilizations. Not intelligence, not culture. Just pure energy consumption, because every advanced technology needs more of it. He divided the possibilities into three types. A Type 1 civilization harnesses all the energy available on its home planet. Sunlight, wind, heat, everything. It's often called a planetary civilization. A Type 2 civilization goes further, capturing the entire energy output of its home star. The classic way to imagine this is a Dyson sphere, a structure built around a star to collect every bit of its light. You already know this idea. It's the same megastructure concept from our Dyson sphere video. A Type 3 civilization scales up again, harnessing the energy of an entire galaxy, billions of stars at once. At that scale, you're no longer building around a star. You're engineering on a galactic level. So where does humanity actually fall on this scale? Astronomer Carl Sagan turned Kardashev's three whole numbers into a continuous scale, so civilizations could be measured in between. Using our current energy use, humanity sits at about Type 0.7. Modern versions of the scale even add a Type 0 category exactly where we are, still relying heavily on non-renewable energy instead of the full range our planet offers. We haven't even become a full Type 1 civilization yet. Physicist Michio Kaku estimates we could reach Type 1 within 100 to 200 years. Type 2 would take a few thousand years. Type 3 could take over 100,000 years. One forecasting study projected that even by the year 2060, we'll still only be around Type 0.75. So if humans are barely past zero, what would a Type 2 or Type 3 civilization actually look like from here? Any civilization using that much energy would generate enormous waste heat, and that heat should be detectable across light years. Interestingly, our own radio and radar leakage already makes Earth faintly detectable the same way, at least to anyone close enough and paying attention. So astronomers actually went looking for it. A project called G-HAT, run by researchers at Penn State, scanned 100,000 galaxies for the infrared glow of galaxy-spanning waste heat. They were searching for the energy signature of a Type 3 civilization. The result? Nothing. No galaxy showed the telltale infrared excess they were looking for. Either Type 3 civilizations are incredibly rare, or they've found a way to hide their own waste heat. This same logic is exactly why one particular star made headlines a few years ago. When Tabby's star dimmed by 22% with no clear pattern, one leading idea was that astronomers were watching a Type 2 civilization build a Dyson sphere in real time. You already know how that one ended. Further data pointed to dust, not aliens. But it shows exactly how scientists actually search for these civilizations by looking for their energy signatures. Which brings us back to a question this channel started with. If advanced civilizations are possible, where is everyone? The Kardashev scale doesn't answer that, but it gives us an actual checklist of what to look for while we keep searching. So far, that checklist has come up empty. Reaching Type 1 isn't really about inventing new physics. It mostly comes down to building a stable, clean, planet-wide energy system without destroying ourselves in the process first. That milestone alone might be the hardest one on the entire scale. The Kardashev scale isn't just a way to rank aliens. It's a roadmap for what our own future could look like. Humanity is still at the very beginning of that roadmap, less than one full step out of at least three. But every step of that roadmap, someone has to imagine first. What do you think a true Type 1 civilization actually looks like? Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next one.